Hi, Fantastics! Welcome to another episode of Watercolor for Beginners. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the masking latex we saw in the previous video to make beautiful dandelion art. So let's see the materials first. You will need some good watercolor paper like this, which is 100% cotton. Then you will need a super teeny tiny brush like this. And of course, the masking latex. If you missed the previous video, you just click here and see it. Then you will need some watercolors, and I'm using these very cheap watercolors from Lidl, and also click here for the video. And of course, you will need some water, another brush, some paper tape, and a stiff board. And so let's see how to do that. Of course, as always, secure your paper with some paper tape on the board, and then take your masking latex. But before you dip your brush into the masking latex, you want to protect the bristles of your brush with some soap. And I recommend you to do that, otherwise your brush will be ruined for good. So now that your brush is ready, you can dip it into the masking latex and begin to draw your dandelion with the masking latex on the paper. I am freehand drawing, but of course you can use a pencil if you prefer. If you use a pencil, pay attention not to press too much, because at the end you want to see the white of the paper. So keep drawing your dandelions with the masking latex, and of course you can draw as much dandelions as you prefer. I chose to draw 3 of them. So when you're done, leave them to dry or dry them with a hair dryer. And now you want to draw the seeds separating from the dandelions and floating in the air. If you made a mistake, don't panic, because at this time you can still correct your mistakes. Just let the masking latex dry and then remove it and replace it with a correction. You can also drop some masking latex with the brush to create this like sparkling effect. When it's all nice and dried, and I mean completely dried, you can go on with the coloration. And as you can see, I'm using a sprinkler to spray some clear water on top of the paper and then color with the first colors. And I decided to begin with the lighter colors like the yellow and then put the darker colors. I'm not using any realistic color. My painting is gonna be very expressive and bright with rainbow colors. Then bend the board to mix the colors, like so. And go on adding more darker colors to create some depth. And also keep adding the colors like the lighter colors on top of the darker colors like the yellow, which will create much effects and textures. So what you want to do here is play with the colors. Don't worry, free your mind and just play. If you want to, you can use a piece of tissue paper or kitchen paper to remove a bit of color and create this very soft effect. And then you can also use some white gouache or white watercolor to create like sparkles and light spots here and there. And you can also use the sprinkler to sprinkle some clear water and create more texture. And when you're okay with the coloration, you can dry it. When it's completely dried, you want to remove the masking latex using your fingers, but of course, be very gentle. And you can also use an eraser if you want to. And then the head of the hairdryer will help you to remove the paper tape without any damage to the paper. So this is the result. What do you think? I think it's stunning and so easy to make. So please let me know what you think, leave in some comments down below, and of course some thumbs up if you liked it. And I will see you in my next Watercolors for Beginners episode. Ciao! Subscribe to my channel and share my videos with your friends. And click here for more videos.